Hello my friends, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel and my craft room. I'm so glad you're here. I am uh, going to work on this Halloween journal that I started yesterday. So if you didn't see yesterday's video, if you want to see all the Halloween journals I'm going to work on right now, or this week and the next week or so, just go back one day and you can watch that video. But I thought I would focus on this one first since it's a different shape than the others. So I'll do this one and then I'll work on the other three. Plus this is kind of intriguing, this shape, and it's a little different. So it was a cardstock cover to a book, if you didn't see yesterday's video. And I took the pages out. And yesterday we did this together. We lined the inside of the cover and put this fabric on the inside and the outside and this rickrack. After the video, I went ahead and added the green rickrack to the back because I ran out of time and didn't get to do that during yesterday's video. And then, then I remembered, and I came in here and worked on it. I'm doing this video on Monday night, and you'll see it tomorrow on Tuesday. But yeah, Monday morning I remembered, oh, I want to do this with wires. I want to bind it with wires, the O-ring wires. And so I had to go, I went ahead and punched, because I was kind of a good experience, because I think I've punched through fabric once before with my other little binding machine, the Zutter Bind It All. But I hadn't used this machine, my new machine, on fabric. So if you saw my new machine, I showed you that a few weeks ago. That video is on my YouTube here, on my YouTube channel. But yeah, so it was a good experience to try it with the fabric, and it punched right through, no problem, because this is just cardstock and then one layer of material. And I had put the fabric on Sunday, so by Monday morning it was nice and dry and everything, so it wasn't wet punching through wet glue or anything. So anyways, you can see here's my little where I punched, so it's ready to go for the wires. Now I just need some insides here, some pages. So I showed you some of the pages and things and papers I've already pulled out, and I haven't gotten any papers ready. And I was showed you these two little fall/Halloween cookbooks, and I wanted to go ahead and I would really like to put a page in here from this cookbook, and I just turned right to this apple pie page because I kind of would like a page that will look good, like this. And I thought, well, I think this is pretty perfect. I think it looks like a beautiful apple pie there. And so that's one from there. Let's go ahead and cut it down, and let's just get going on some pages. I'm going to save this little, I showed you this yesterday. It's a little like advertisement that was it was stapled into the journal, and I took the cookbook. I took the staples out, and this is one of the pages, but it's a little page, where it's an order form, and this side is an envelope. I only have one, but I'm going to save it for one of the other journals, one of these journals that I'm going to be working on after this one. So here's one of the other covers. I'll have to cut it down a little bit, like here. It's kind of blank space up here anyway, but I'll cut it down like that, maybe a little bit off of each end, top and bottom, and I can still use this as a page in one of these journals. So I'm going to save that for that. But let's go ahead and cut down this apple pie page. So I'm just going to get started and see how many pages we can get done here in our allotted time. I usually like to have my videos done before the night before, but I just had a lot of like twice as much family time this past weekend. Plus we went to church, so I didn't have a lot of crafting time this past weekend. So I didn't get I didn't get my videos done like I usually do. So I'm doing this on Monday night, and then I don't always get it posted on time because they take a while. If I do them ahead of time, I can just upload them, and it doesn't, if it takes, 3 or 4 hours to upload, it doesn't matter because I've got it done, a day or two ahead of time. But when it's the night before, then it's like, okay. you know, it's all up to the YouTube gods to as to how fast it goes, whether it uploads slow or fast, and usually it's just kind of medium, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm just cutting a little bit off the top and bottom, so this will fit in here. I don't have to cut all the bottom off, so I'm going to leave a little bit of this golden trim here, or border. But I hope you'll craft along with me. Some of my friends have, if you read the comments, they are commenting as to what they're doing while they're watching my video. So I think that's super fun to know, like, oh, you were working on a journal, or you were working on some bead dangles, or whatever, you know. So that's kind of fun. So if you want to let me know if you're cleaning or crafting or working, that's always fun to hear about. So, okay, here's an apple pie page. Is it too long? It might be. Let's see, if when it's in the journal, it'll be like this. It's a little bit too long. I'm going to have to cut a little bit more. I think I want to leave this little yellow border down here, though. So I'm going to cut, there's a recipe on the back, but it's just going to be like a text page, you know, a page with text on it. Okay, let's try it now. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, we've got one. We've got that one, my friends. Okay, let's put this to the side. I need to keep it handy though, so I can know what size I need for my pages. So I kind of would like to find a page in this one too. This is the other one. That one's kind of fall recipe type thing, and this is Halloween recipes. So I think this would be fun. I could even use the cover. I said yesterday I could use this cover as a junk journal cover, but I don't know. Let's just see what's in here real quick. We've got little pizzas, biscuits or something here, sandwiches. So cute. Anything would look good sideways. Let's see, how do the bats look sideways? They look kind of cute sideways, don't they? Let's keep the bats out. Very Halloweeny. This is some kind of a monster claws. Oh, I like this one here with the pumpkin. I think I might do this one. Yeah, I think I like the orange color too, because I want this to be, these journals are going to be, I'm not going to say strictly Halloween, but, you know, as Halloween as I can get them, you know, so. If I do, I don't know if I'll do any more. I have one fallish / Halloweenish journal in my shop now. So if you're looking for something with more fall in it, but a little bit of Halloween too, there's one in my shop. Okay, so here's another page. We need to cut a little bit off. Let's cut a little bit off the bottom. It's just kind of like got a dark, you know, not really anything there, kind of in the bottom, or the bottom of this page. Not really, it's just like a dark whatever. Nothing that you need to keep, I need to keep. Okay, a little bit more off the bottom. I can't believe how long this is as far as the length of this page. It doesn't look like it's that long, but it is. Okay, there we go, that'll fit. Okay, we are moving along. So let's see, I guess I need to keep this here. So let's cut a few of these. These are really going to be pretty and bright, very, you know, good colors, great colors for Halloween. Here's a purple. We've got a kind of a orangey yellow here. These are my coffee dyed Astro Bright papers. Very pretty colors for Halloween. And I'm not trying not to repeat colors here, so let's see, I've got a blue one. Oh, these are, see, I dyed these in a way that the colors combined from one color to another color paper. So this one was like a green paper, and it got blue on it from the blue paper that was next to it. And the colors come out really neat when you do that. Okay, so I've got a blue, I've got a red. I think I have all the colors. And then here's a coffee dyed one. And I'm trying not to repeat, if I can help it, any of the pages. So like the rest of these I'll put aside for the other journals. And so let's cut these. Thinking, let's see, I'm trying not to shake the table. I got my knees on there. I bet I am shaking. shaking the table a little bit, so sorry about that. But let me see. So I need to cut a little bit off the end. It's going to be a little bit too long this way, so about right there. Let's see. Let's take 2 at a time and cut about. Let's see. It's going to be about a little over 1/4 of an inch, maybe a good 1/4 of an inch. But I'm pretty excited about this journal because I have used cardstock, you know, a cardstock cover once or twice, but not that often. And I think I did it in a different way. So now that I have this new, like I had my little Zutter bind it all, but I don't know why I didn't think of doing it with that. You know, that, but now that I have the new one, it's just, I don't know, it's just inspired me, I guess, to try new things. So I'm pretty excited about making this into a journal, and we'll see how it turns out. I think it's going to be really cute. And then it kind of opens up, you know, kind of opens up a whole new world for me, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. So I have some books that I was going to put in my shop, and I'm like, oh, you know, and I have another bunch of journals I'm going to work on, and I'll show you those soon. I have 4 other books I'm working on, little golden books, and I haven't shown them to you yet. I'm going to show them to you soon, and they're going to be bound in a different way than I've ever bound a book before. I'm just waiting for part of the binding material to arrive in the mail. I had to order something. So as soon as I'm kind of getting the preliminary part done. And then when I get this other thing that I need, a supply, craft supply that I need to bind these journals in a different way than I've ever done before. Of course, a lot of other people have done it, but I haven't. So as soon as I get it, I can experiment and try it out, and then I can show you what I'm working on, because I kind of have to, you know, I've never done it before, so I have to learn it first, and then I can show it to you. So that's also another exciting thing I've got going on. I know I'm being cryptic, but not telling you everything, but I want to show you. I think you'll be much more, it will be much more self-explanatory if I can show it to you, and I think it'll be much more fun than me trying to tell you about it. And so, yeah, it'll be fun when I show it to you. So look forward to that, is what I'm getting at. I can't wait. Should be here soon. I like check my order every day. I'm like, when is it going to be here? You know, tracking it every day. So excited, very excited. Okay, here's another page. Here's another page. Okay, and so this is how it is. This is how it's done. These, let me see how these fit in one of the other journals real quick. I think these are kind of like pretty narrow, but they can be used. Oh yeah, they could be used in either one. So I'd probably save those for the other one, because like I said, I don't want to duplicate if I don't have to, which I really shouldn't have to. You know, I've got a lot of paper here in my craft room, so I'm gonna try to get about. I'm using 1 inch, you know, the 1 inch O wires that I've been using, and I'm also excited about this because, you know, this kind of, what is it, about a 6-inch spine, you know, the length of it, I can use, instead of like the other books I've been doing were longer, and I've had to use like a good, you know, I take out a new O wire and cut it to fit, and then I have a piece left. So I'm hoping with like this journal, and I can find some other book covers and things, so I can use the shorter pieces too, you know, so those don't just sit around and go to waste. So that's really exciting to be able to put those to use, because I have quite a lot of those pieces, those cut off pieces, kind of almost like O wire scraps that I really would like to, you know, use. So this gives me an opportunity, things like this, to use those. So super excited about that. All right, so I'm going to cut some more here. I'm folding it, and I'm just cutting the fold off, just a teeny tiny sliver. Sometimes that's easier than folding and unfolding. So I've got these two pieces again for the other journals, and these two pieces for this journal. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah. Put my pages over there. Okay. Now here's one more piece of this, and then we'll get into the Halloween paper. So let's do this one. So I hope y'all are having a good week. I'm having a good week. Had a good Monday. Back to work after the weekend. I really did get a lot done. I got all my cleaning done. Oh, and I have a little haul to show you from my house again. I've shown you several through the years of kind of thrifting in my own house. So I cleaned out, I think I might have mentioned, did I mention it? Oh yeah, I did mention it, I think, in one of my, I think I mentioned it in one of my Journal With Me videos that I was cleaning out, or kind of reorganizing some things in another room, and I was kind of going wall by wall, like, and getting everything on that one wall organized, and then I go to the next wall, 4 walls after you go around, you get it all done. So I was on the 4th wall, and so it wasn't as bad. I thought the 4th wall was going to be bad because I have a lot of stuff on that wall, not on the wall, but like furniture and where I keep things for my crafting and for my personal kind of office stuff and stuff like that. I have a table where I do my coffee dyeing on that wall, and I have some fabric stored under that table. So there's a lot of stuff, but it was already pretty organized, so I just kind of cleaned it up, organized it. But one thing on that wall I was really concerned about, I was like dreading cleaning it out, and it's like never as bad as you think it's going to be, I'll tell you that. If you just do it, usually for me, my experience anyway, it's never as bad as you think it's going to be. So here's 2 pieces of this. I'll put one over for the other journals. And so yeah, I just went for it and started one. I did like on the desk. Okay, it was a desk that I had to clean out that I was dreading, and it was one of those desks. I bought it a long time ago. I bought it for another house. I bought it when it was in another house. I'm trying to think of where I had it. I don't remember where I had it in the other house, but it's one of those desks where it has 2 doors and it closes up. Like when you open it, the little desk slides out. And I had my computer in there at one time, and used it for I think I used it for work. I wasn't doing crafting at that time really, and doing Etsy or eBay or making journals. So it was just to organize my own office stuff that I needed, my computer, things like that. So anyway, over the years, I had my office stuff in there. Plus, I ended up, let me put a little fold right here. I ended up putting some crafting stuff in there, and just, things that I've picked up over the years. And since, we are, if you make junk journals or you like junk journals and you like stationery and paper like we do, you know how it is when you pick up, you see a little paper pad, notepad, whatever. It's so cute at Dollar Tree or wherever. You kind of have a little collection. So, yeah, and I have my very first journals in there. I have a Smash book in there. So I just went section by section because there's a top section. It's like, there's the very top where I have stuff. Then there's a shelf where I have stuff. Then inside the doors, there's the desk. So I had stuff in there, and there's some little cubby holes in there. And then underneath the desk is some more room. It's got really a lot of room in those things. And I still love it. I still, I'm keeping it. I'm not getting rid of it or anything. But anyway, so I had all those little cubby holes and shelves and things to clean out. Okay, we'll save this for one of the other journals too. Here's 2 more pieces like this. We'll cut one. Oh, there's 3 more. Okay, we'll save those for the other journals. And so, yeah, I just went section by section on that. I didn't try to even do it all in one day. I went section by section, and like I did the top shelf, and as I went along, I cleaned it and dusted it and all that kind of stuff too. So it's all nice and clean and dusted and cleaned out. So I ended up with about 4 Walmart bags full of stuff just out of that desk to go to Goodwill. Like, I really couldn't believe it. I was like, how did after I took the stuff out and it was in bags and ready to go to my car to go to Goodwill, I was like, how did this stuff all even fit in there? You know what I mean? But it was looking pretty cluttered. That was my problem with it. And I probably knew in the back of my mind it was dusty, but I didn't realize how dusty it was. So, I got all that cleaned up. And got those bags off to Goodwill today. And of course I did a little thrifting while I was there, but for junk journal stuff that I'm going to use. But what I found, how I started this little story was, ended up kind of like finding a pile of stuff I can use in my journals. So I'm very excited about that. I took it out and made a little pile, little notepads and things. And let's see, let's put this one in here, put that one in one of the other journals. So little notepads and things, I had a little pile, and then last night I couldn't sleep for some reason. I don't know what I did. The last couple nights I haven't been able to sleep. Like, I'm not tired, and I don't even get tired during the next day or the next night. Like, I'm not like, oh, I have to make up for last night, and I, just can't even move. I mean, you hear me right now, right? This is after last night, after not being able to sleep. I'm just like, oh, I don't know. I drink caffeine during the day, but it's not like I'm drinking any more than I usually do, so I don't know what's going on. Energy spurt, I guess. But, so, last night when I couldn't sleep, I just went through that little, so like I said, I'm pretty excited about finding all these little notepads, which I knew I had, but I just don't know why I didn't go through it before and, realize I could use them in my junk journals. They're like little stationery papers, and stuff. So let me cut this on the fold. But so I went through it when I couldn't sleep. I just sat there and turned the TV. I turned the TV on and sat down and just went through them, and like some of them had spirals in them, so I took the spirals out and just to see what they would look like as note paper and like little stationery pieces and things. So I'll have that little thrifting haul from my own house for you soon. So that's exciting. I can't wait to use some of those. Okay, another piece of paper. But yeah, so you'll have to let me know if you guys ever do that. Go thrifting in your own house. It wasn't even on purpose. I wasn't like, what do I have that I can use in my junk journal? So I wasn't even doing it on purpose. It just kind of happened because I was cleaning out that desk and that room and going around the walls and things. So there's a lot of cute papers in here. Let's see. I want to do these cut aparts, but I'm not going to do those right now. Let's do this little, let's see, is there any witches in here? Since this is about a witch. This little story. Oh, and I need to put some of the book pages back in here too, which are here somewhere. So I won't mess with that right now. I'm just going to do some pages from these. And I don't have that much time left anyway, so let's see if there's any. There's ghosts. There's, these are cats, I think. Those are cats. I want to see if there's any witches. There's little houses. These are bats, I think. Anything with witches on it. If there's nothing with witches, then we'll just go from there. Maybe there's quite a few pages with ghosts on it. So, okay, now we're repeating. So I guess there's no witches in here. So let's do one of the pumpkin pages. Because that's really cool. And, did I say pumpkin? I mean ghost. Well, I think I'm thinking ghost and pumpkin. Let's do a ghost and a pumpkin. Where's the pumpkin? So we'll have, I'm not repeating, or I'm trying not to, so we'll do one ghost, one pumpkin, and I'm going to pick a random page without looking. I'm just going to flip through. Okay. I got my eyes closed. I'm going to pick this one right here. Okay, it's the gold spider webs. It's hard to choose. It's hard to choose, so that's a good way to do it, right? So, okay, 3 more. Let's see, and we'll put them in here. Let me cut off the branding strips and see if we can get these cut real quick. And then we'll put them together and see what they look like so far. But, yes, I will have my Thrifty Thursday this week, so stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. It does help my channel a lot, and I'm almost to 5,000. I'm going to have a giveaway. I've been thinking about what I want to do for a giveaway when I get to 5,000. So, of course, I want to do something special. That's a goal that I had, and Maria will tell you, my friend Maria from Maria's Miscellany, she will tell you from the very beginning I said, like the naive newbie that I was when I first started out, I was like, I can't wait till I get to 5,000. And it's taken a few years, but slowly but surely, I'm getting there. So, anyway, it's exciting, and I want to have a giveaway, and I am thinking about, there's so many things you can do, right? And I didn't really have one at 4,000, but I had one at 1,000 and 2,000 and 3,000, but I didn't really have one at 4,000. So, definitely want to have something at 5,000. So, but I did have a giveaway in one of my collabs with Susan. We gave away a $25 gift card. I forget what that was even all about, but it was fun to do that. And that's always nice because, you know, it can be worldwide. And because it could, if it was worldwide, it would be an e-gift card that you could, you know, get emailed to you. So, you know, only certain some places like Hobby Lobby does not have e-gift cards, if you can believe that. Because that was one of the things I offered, and then I realized they don't do e-gift cards, so it was like I had to order it and then mail. That was what my customer, or my friend wanted, which was fine. I didn't mind at all. I was totally happy to do it, but I did have to order it and then mail it to my friend, but if it was somebody that was out of the country, out of the U.S., I would do an e-gift card to somewhere, like whoever has I don't know if Michael's, you know, Amazon, of course, has e-gift cards. I don't know, Michael, I would think Michael's does. And, you know, it just depends on whether they deliver to the country where the person is, type of thing. So it can get a little complicated doing a giveaway worldwide. Okay, let's see if we can get this done real quick. We're going to do one more page, and then I want to put them together and see what we have. I know I need a lot more pages, but I still think it would be fun to put them together. I think I have I have my pages here. Let me make a fold here real quick. I have my pages here from the book, but I think they're still together, so I don't have those ready to like stick in here. And I don't think I'm going to put them all in here. There's quite a few pages in this book. If I had to guess, I'd say there's 15. I mean, I could put them all in here. It just depends on how much room they take up. You know, because I want to have lots of pages for, you know, the journal, the junk journal part of it. So I could use some of the pages from this book in here, in this journal, and in the other journals. And I think that would be fun. So I can't wait to show you all that I'm working on. I can't wait to get started on the other journals and the Halloween and the other ones that I'm kind of telling you about, but not telling you what they are without telling you what they are. Sorry about that. I just want you to see them. I want you to see them before I tell you what they are. Okay, let's get these over here and see what they look like. Kind of like mix them up a little bit. This one, does this one go in here? No, I think that one goes in the other journals. Okay, and do we have the pumpkin? Do we have the pumpkin? Oh, here. Okay, these right here. Here's the pumpkin. Okay, let me just mix them up a little bit. So just pretend like these are the pages. Let's say what do we have? I feel like I'm missing something. Well, let's put the pumpkin on top for right now. I guess I didn't cut the ghost, but I cut the spider web. Where's the spider web? That's what I'm looking for. Here's a spider web. Okay, the pumpkin looks better on top because it goes with the orange. Okay, so let's just see how this is going to look. Alright, it's going to have a lot more pages in it, but I just want to see. Just pretend like it's kind of done. It'll be like this. Of course, there'll be lots of things in here. I'll be putting pockets and ephemera and things. I just wanted to kind of see. Gotta mix it up a little bit here. Here's the cookbook. Here's the spider web. So they're nice sized pages, I think. I think they would be a really fun little journal to work in. You know, instead of this way, it'll be this way. So cute. I can put some pockets here still too. Something there in the front and back cover. We'll see about that. But anyway, it's coming along. So I hope you enjoyed today's work on this fun journal, and stay tuned for the next episode of whatever I do next. Thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you then. Have a great day.